What's going on, guys? How you doing? This is Kendrick, the sports guy with TFG Sports Media here on YouTube and on Facebook, Kendrick Sports Hustle page. We had some beef that went down in those Twitter streets on Thursday between a Fox Sports analyst and the Cowboys first round draft pick. But before we get to that, click like and subscribe to TFG Sports Media here on YouTube and flip over to Facebook. Hit that thumbs up button for Kendrick Sports Hustle page. Well, Emmanuel Ocho had some interesting things to say about the Dallas Cowboys and Jalen Smith after his release. But it was some things that he said, particularly about linebacker Micah Parsons in his analysis, that Micah Parsons didn't agree with. Take a listen to this quick little soundbite from Emmanuel Ocho.
Cowboys fans, you should hate the release of Jalen Smith because you love Micah Parsons, and releasing Jalen Smith will put even more stress on Micah Parsons. Let me just show you a couple plays.
Parsons would shoot back at Ocho on Twitter. Parsons says, and I quote, "I don't think you have any idea what you're talking about, and once again, this is a horrible take." That's what Michael Parsons says. Well, Ocho will respond. Ocho says on Twitter, "I respect your opinion, your game as an on-the-ball linebacker, and your agent too much to go back and forth." I think that was a typo. He would say, "The big eye in the sky don't lie. My job is to make television. Your job is to make tackles. Based on our profile picks, looks like we both winning. Keep doing you, I'll do me." That's Ocho responding to Parsons. Well, Parsons would come back at him. "I mean, we definitely go in the drawing board together to prove how wrong you are. All I'm saying, don't post stuff on social media that's not true until you actually know the coverage and job obligation of each player on the field, because actually me and Jalen was right." So that was Parsons going back at Ocho, and then it would end there. But then Parsons would still be a little bit upset about that, and he would say after that exchange, "It's sad how so many so-called analysts go on and talk bad about players and have no idea WTF they are talking about." And that was Parsons, and that ended it. So, it's funny. It's analysts sometimes, their takes off base about athletes and their performance. Of course they are. Are athletes sometimes a little bit too sensitive about being analyzed? I would say so, yes. I would say I just wish everybody would just quit this back and forth on Twitter and social media. But I will say this, though. It makes for good reports, and it makes for good stuff for me to talk about and present to you that's seeing it. So what do you think about this beef between Parsons and Ocho? You think Parsons was a little too sensitive, or do you think Ocho was off base? Leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. This has been your sports guy Kendrick with TFG Sports Media, and until next time, peace.